Well, we thought the first few seasons were unbelievable, but now we've got a season where we're going to be building for League One. Yes, Sky Bet League One awaits us. Let's go and see what sort of wonders we can find this year. Yes, it is going to be absolutely unbelievable. But let's see what we can do. So, growing the club's reputation, they're very pleased. Wage budget business on course. That's good news. Attempt to avoid relegation from League One. Yeah, we'll accept all that. We're not worried about all that sort of business. South Shields crowned champions. League 2 title winners. Absolutely unreal. Wage hikes and all sorts of other stuff going on. But there's so many other things that we need to worry about now. Like pre-season, when we're going to do 4 weeks. Yes, of course. Looney, player of the month and all that sort of thing. But the main thing is we're going to have to build this squad. Now, this squad is pretty good. In fact, if we go to tactics, it's easier to see the tactics, seeing the team like this, isn't it? If we pick a team by, without restrictions, best 11... Surely that's not the best 11. What? Quick pick? Is the button broken? That's the same team. Oh well, maybe we've broken the game. Hope not, because I want to do League One. This isn't good. We've just tried to improve the training facilities and youth facilities because our youth category has dropped to a 4. Now, we've had some great players come through in the time, so we've gone from a 3 to a 4. That's not good. They are going to try and get the youth level back up, which is good, but they won't do the facilities for anything else. And we have got our first signing coming in. We're going to accept him. We'll just give you a little look to see what he's like. Now, he is a defensive midfielder in on a free transfer from Preston, and 5-star potential. Yes, he's got all that sort of thing. He doesn't look too bad, actually, so fingers crossed he will be a good one for us. Right. I wanted the training facilities upgraded. See what happens. And we've got our second signing coming. Yes, Alejandro Perez, who is a striker. Yes, 17 years of age. Coming in from some Spanish team. Never heard of them. But yeah, it should be all right. We're going to see how he gets on. So, another one. He's just got a nice rounded bit of everything. Anticipation of 15. Look, for a striker, he's going to be good. He's going to be good. This is the part we all want to see, isn't it? Yes, not coaching badges. Scholars. So, some 5-star players coming through. Great stuff. All of our bonuses. Money being paid out. But Henderson Hall claims the League 2 player of the season. Absolutely great. Looney, top goal scorer of the season. Absolutely great as well. What did he get in the end? Can we see? He ended up with 26 goals and 5 assists. Henderson Hall also picks up young player. I'm manager of the year. Great stuff. We've also got what? Waite, Henderson Hall and Looney in the Dream 11. Can we have a look at the Dream 11? We can. It just needs improving, doesn't it? Just needs an improvement. Oh, we're also looking for some more staff as well. So, but I know you're not really fussed about staff. You're here to see what players we're going to sign. That man Smith there has been integral. In fact, that's not Smith. That looked like Smith. Let's bring up Smith a minute. Where's Smith? We know he's on the injured list. Smith. There's one Smith. It's the same person. Come on, Football Manager. Don't use the same face twice in my save. That's not good. Well, Mabea's off on his travels again. He's actually off to the World Cup qualifiers. As well as the Silva. Is he still here? Yeah, he's not very good anymore. But tax bill. We got hit with a tax bill. Oh, no. 475. So it's actually going to be 325 grand coming out. Because we made money. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Oh, hang on. Is he coming? We are going to get a loan. We're going to do a loan this year. Cam Williams, who is a left back. Now, he's 19 years of age. He's got a couple of years on his contract, but we can get him for virtually nothing. And I think he's just nice. He fits the bill for what we do. So to have him in for virtually nothing, Scottish left back from Liverpool, I like that. And he's in. Yes, he's been accepted, all done. So we are paying his wages, which is £3,500. Thought he was cheaper than that. Thought he was paying 50. Or maybe I offered 50. Yeah, Robinson, his contract is coming down as well. He's a 2.5-star player now. We compare him with the aforementioned, recently viewed. No, where's he to? Can I see him yet? And Williams, there he is. It's just chalk and cheese. Sorry, Jack. You've had a good spell, but, after what? 3 seasons at the club? Could be time to move on, son. I did allude to it, the fact that we might start being offered jobs. And Durham, who are a women's team? Yeah, WSL2. So is WSL2? Is that a better standard than League One? I don't know. I honestly can say I don't really know. Now, Newcastle and Bristol City look like they're going up in the division. We've got some big names in here. Durham just staved off relegation. Now, bearing in mind, I am on, I've just seen it there then, £1,600 a week. Now, they've offered me a new contract, which I have said no to at the moment. We will attend the interview because, of course, being realism, this is Football Manager. And Oscar Riley is neutral. And he says he's glad to have us along today, see if we can meet their objectives. Yeah, we're glad to give you a chance to have a talk to the club. Get down to business. Positive, yeah. Manage just one team. Well, I'm starting out in life, to be fair, not had the longest career, but opportunities garner. Yeah, you've been impressive with your current club. Why is it time to move on? Time next step, obviously. We reassured you job you better expectations than the previous. Well, my record speaks for itself. We're winning divisions and getting promoted everywhere we are. Club are looking to hire a manager comfortable working with limited. Now this is the problem, isn't it? With women's football, I don't think there's a lot of money in it. I can do the right thing with the club's money. We aren't in a position to set any expectations. Yeah, that's fine, I understand. Right. Requests to achieve the goals. No, I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Well, that all seemed pretty good. I guess we could be off to Durham. Well, De Ridder, new scout, coming into the club. South Shields takes silence as golden. Yeah, I refused to talk to the media. Didn't want to get involved in any of that. Sykes' new deal. A new director of football coming in. So we're getting prepared just in case. So, happy to work. Of course we are. Of course we are. So, all in all, if we don't get the job, we've got a new director of football who, Odenholm Olsen, who is just good at everything. Better than average Joe, innit? Okay, well, 10 days gone by, and Durham interview was unsuccessful. Amber Whiteley is the manager who's taken over, ex-Liverpool. Something to do with them. Now, what's she on wages? Can I see her? I think it's fair to say that pretty good that they didn't offer us the job, because that could have been a little bit embarrassing. £725 a week. We're on 1,600. Fair to say that the Blues aren't in our league. New signings in. Yes, we have some new signings. Cam Williams, who we looked at earlier on. Daniel Bowley. Now, he is a English 17-year-old, comes from Southampton. And a nice little right winger, to be honest. Really quick for accelerating. Got loads of fitness. Pace needs to be worked on. Flair of 14. Determination 15. Work rate 15. So he's a really energetic winger. More of a striker, I would say. But We'll see how we get on. He's only small, 5'9", but he's another good one bringing into the club. Leon Griffiths Davis. Now this boy comes in from Liverpool. Yeah, they seem to have a load of players that all want to come and sign for us. He has come in on £2,400 a week. He's a 4-star potential, 2.5-star current ability, right back. Yes, he will be our starting right back for this season. The captain could be on the way. Don't know why he's been put into the reserves, because he's not going to be in the reserves. He's going to be in the first team as Davies. And the Welsh 18-year-old who has got so much potential. I can't wait to get going with him. And Devontae Harris, who we've seen as well. So it says 3 signings. I can see 4 there. FM26 things. Well, club expectations and League Cup draws been done. We got Wigan in the Carabao Cup. Does that mean then that the fixtures are out? They are out. We've got Crew first of all. Well, obviously the first episode of the new season is going to be Crew and Wigan. Stages. Oh God. This is a bit I dread. We're bottom. What did I expect? Gotta be honest, what did I expect? Rio Magoma's in here, look. Oh my God, look at the players. Tezui, Boe. Is that the boy who come from... Click on him? Why can I not click on him? Go back to him again, let's try again. Boe, can I click on him here? He the one that was over in Fenerbahce? Yeah, at Galatasaray. He went for 6 million. He went for £25 million there, look. Then he went to Brighton for 6. Oh my goodness, look at the state of him. Oh my goodness me, we got our work cut out this year. This could be the first time that we see ourselves in a relegation battle. And we're now bolstering this team. Archie Baptiste comes in as a new 6'2" central defender, jumping reach of 15, strength of 15, passing of 15. Yes, this boy has got a lot going on for him. Absolute beast. Look at him. Right-sided centre-half. And quickly on the back of that, Caleb Roberts. Another one coming in. Yes, the ex-Plymouth player. Surplus to requirements there. 22 years of age. Defensive midfielder. He's coming in as a fringe player, actually. So, not... Yeah, he's better than what we got. But I think we can still do better, to be honest, he says. And hot on their coattails is another one, Caleb Anson. Yes, he is my boy. We had him here on loan. He's come back on a free transfer from Norwich. And look at the absolute state of him. He had a fine season when he came in that first season for us. Only, was it 13 clean sheets out of 43? Pretty good. He will come in to offer competition for the goalkeeping stakes, shall we say. Yes, it's going to be interesting. Oh, Caleb's back. And we've got another loanee coming, yes. We're going to get a couple of loans this year. Travis Hearns, who, again, is just an upgrade. Central midfield, can play through the middle, also as a striker if need be, finishing of 9. In on loan from Burnley is the Norwegian 22-year-old. Yeah, again, just something a bit different in there, just to try and offer us a little bit more. And hopefully, he will be all right. Also, a load of players gone out on free transfers. Jack Robinson gone. De Silva. McGurk has gone. Yes, we've released McGurk. He just not good enough for this level. McCormack as well. Adaraju has gone as well. Another one out on... Just done great for us, but unfortunately, we can do better. Now, as it stands at the moment, with those few that we brought in, we're up to 20th. We're up to 20th, boys and girls. Huddersfield are rock bottom now. Wow, Huddersfield in League 2, possibly. That is mental. But we have now moved up to 20th. That is great news. It's now the 1st of July. 3 new signings in, and we've seen them all already, but Baptiste, Anson, and Caleb Roberts, all 22-year-olds, look. Absolutely unbelievable. All in on free transfers as well. Alfie who's this guy? Left winger. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, for goodness sake. He's gone to Fleetwood. Fleetwood, who play what? League 2. So we couldn't compete with Fleetwood. Fair enough. And we have our next one coming in. Yes, Chris Atherton comes in from Kings Lynn, of all teams. This boy can play right wing, left wing, and central midfielder. He is an absolute beast. We picked him up on a literal free transfer. I think it was it free? We have to pay a little bit. 14 grand. 14 grand. Come through on the scouting reports. Just unbelievable player. Look at him. How is he down with Kings Lynn? What clubs he had before? Does it say? Chelsea. So he was at Chelsea, look. Chris Atherton could be our new left winger. Yeah, we might have missed out on Linksley or whatever he was called. I think we got a better one here. Oh my goodness. Harvey Owen. Luton want him. 6'1". He's good. What's he like compared to Baptiste? Where's Baptiste? Archie Baptiste. Because obviously we've got Baptiste in now. Baptiste is faster, stronger. Marking's less, but passing's better. Tackling's... There's not a lot in it. But £450,000 rising, I think we're going to go with it. And we have another player coming in. Ellis Lance comes in from Sunderland. Been at Sunderland for a few years. And this boy is another central midfielder. Now, I know we only play 2 in there, but maybe we'll start playing 3. I don't know. I'm putting it out there with things that we might change up to. He is so well-rounded. Vision of 15 as well. Marking. He could probably play centre-half if necessary. Jumping reach of 14. Heading of 12. So we could train him up to be a centre-half if necessary. So, yeah. The German is coming in. And here we was saying about sorting out our defenders. We are paying £63,000 for Harrison Burke. Now, this boy is a cut above anything that we have seen anywhere. And he is unbelievable. He's only 6 foot tall, but my goodness me. Marking a 15, tackling a 15, heading a 14, jumping reach of 13. 6 foot tall, can play in midfield as well. He's just a good, well-rounded central defender. And I'm very happy to be getting him. He's going to be a club record, I think, from Walsall. But, yeah, we need stability this season. We're spending money like water. Well, we can't say that we haven't tried. Burke is in. We've also got another one coming. Ollie Wood. Yes, he is a left winger. 18 years of age on a free transfer. Was at Maidstone and Leyton Orient before. But look at his mentals. His mentals are ridiculous. Yeah, the technicals can grow, but with a player with those mentals, Ollie Wood. Would he? I would. And we're leaving one of our boys go out on loan. Yes, he was one of the players of the year last year. He's going on loan for the season, purely because we need to try and get some players out. We don't want loads of unhappy ones, shall we say. But Tony Jardine is gone out for a little bit. Hopefully he'll be alright. There's been no news with the Owen one, but we have got some bad news. Dan Smith. Despite Burnley's offer, Smith's agent indicates his preferred destination would be Wolves or remaining at the club. Potential championship standard player. Bristol City are in for him as well, look. And Birmingham. We need to try and... Percentage next sale. We got to get... If there's other teams in for him, let's try it. £2.3 million and 50% of next sale. Accept. that has just set the club up for the next God knows how long. If he goes, because obviously at the moment, he'd rather go to Wolves or stay with us. £2.3 million. What are we like for money at the moment? £500,000 is that in the red. We've got £500,000 in the bank. Oh my goodness me. Well, Burnley have offered a loan back, which we've accepted. Owen is off to Luton for 650 in total. Well, that's 450. How is it 650? Must be extras. And Jamel Mohammed is coming in. Another central defender. Yes, and he can also play emergency striker with finishing of 4. But this boy is 6'6", and you can't teach that. Exactly. I'm sure someone's told me that before. Strength of 15. Jumping reach of 17. Heading of 13. Marking of 12. Tackling of 11. Determination of 14. He's also got a first touch of 9. Oh my word. This boy, 22 years of age, seems to be the favourite at the moment. We've had a £220,000 offer for Floyd Smith as well, our 4-star potential midfielder, who is League One at best from Plymouth. We've accepted it. We've also got another player coming in, Josh Cowley, who is a defensive midfielder. Of course he is. But this one, he's just a cut above again. It is just unreal. 4.5-star potential, 2.5-star current ability, 18 years of age. Just look at his well-roundedness. Absolutely beautiful. And on the back of that, from Salford, Jack Fletcher, an attacking midfielder. Yes, we've gone a little bit different with this one. First touch of 15, flair of 14. Yes, we've got somebody who can play in behind the striker again, who, like we said before, is just a cut above what we've had before. Jack Fletcher is coming in on a free transfer for £2,000. Absolute bargain. I think we might be getting a little bit overloaded now. Well, it comes to that time of the year. He's satisfied. We've just told him he is no longer captain of this club. Review captains. Who's going to be the new captain then? No, how do we do that? Where do we do? Oh yeah, change captain. So the main captain is going to be Kate Manson. Knowledge. Confirm. New signing, Caleb Anson, comes in as captain of this club. He is our new starting goalkeeper. He is going to be here for many years to come. Fingers crossed. He's going to fire us to glory by saving lots and lots at the back. Click on hierarchy. It look like? Doesn't say much there, does it? Right, come on. Oh my God, have we made the right decision? I think so. Floyd Smith is going out, like we said, for £220,000. Also, Ollie Wood going on loan to Rochdale, by the look of it. Just to have a bit of football for him as well. So, money coming in, money going out. No news on Smith yet, though. 800. We've got nearly £1 million in the bank. Season's nearly here. How have we been doing so far? Well, let's just show you. Pre-season's gone absolutely swimming. 7-0, 2-1, 6-1, and 2-0. Fantastic wins. Crew coming up soon. We're nearly there for the start of the season. Well, we've had a cracking transfer window. What a group of players. There's been a few to go out as well. We're still waiting on more to go out, but we'll have to wait and see. As it stands at the moment, I would say we're looking pretty good, but what do the media think? That one there. The media think we're up to 15th. We're up to 15th, boys and girls. We're in a little cluster. And who have we got? Crew, who are below us today. Mansfield bottom now. Huddersfield. So, with the fixtures, you would like to think that's a couple of wins first games. And then Wigan. Let's go and play them, shall we? Thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Yes, a transfer window that maybe have upset a couple. Maybe he's just calmed a few nerves. But we've certainly strengthened that squad. From being bottom of the league to 15th now, we've moved up 9 places. Hopefully that's enough. And hopefully it's enough for you to subscribe to the channel. And please like as well, don't forget. And get your comments in down below. What do you think? Has the transfer window been any good? Have we done wonders or not? Still waiting on the Smith deal. See you next time out for Crew and Wigan Athletic. Goodbye.